Hey guys, Zin here. Welcome to a special little video, a little update video for all of you guys. It's gonna be a very special one because of the fact that I have quite a bit of things to talk about. I mean, outside of the fact that I've been in a bit of a recovery state ever since Resident Evil fucking 1 Remastered. If you want to know what's been happening in my life during that, go check out the very last part. It's Jill Part 3, and have a look in the fucking comments. You will see a list of everything that's gone wrong with me ever since I started doing that fucking game. It's shit. It's really shitty. But hey, the Halloween fucking Let's Plays are done, and by the time this video goes up, so is Aggressive Inline, which, you know, a lot of people wanted me to do that game. Well, now it's done, and I hope you enjoyed it. So, yeah, let's get straight into some of the things we're talking about right now. So, first thing, I have actually been in some other people's videos. In particular, a person you might have heard of if you have been following this whole skateboarding fucking stratosphere of people. Considering the fact that I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one you've ever fucking seen. I'm probably like your third or fourth choice. That person, who is probably your first, second choice maybe, is Xindictive. Now, a lot of people know of Xindictive as a guy that, you know, Let's Plays a whole bunch of extreme sports games. And you might know him from SSX, or the Tony Hawk games, or Thrasher, or the fucking Goofy game, which is such a great game. I can't wait to ever play that. I'm joking. But, yeah, there's this Let's Play he's been doing called Rolling on PS2. And it is essentially what Aggressive Inline is. Only it tries to be more, I can't really agree with it being more realistic like a skate series, but it tried. It tried. It failed, but it tried. But here's the thing, I have actually co-commentated in 2 of his parts. You should go check that out right now. Quite a lot of other people have actually co-commentated on the rolling part. He's mainly doing it, though, with Blank Tester on all parts, though. But you'll see a lot of other people. You'll see, like, Tala Lasagna and such. You'll see all sorts of very noteworthy people when it comes to, you know, this whole skating bullshit. But yeah, I've been 2 parts, which is quite a fucking thing to have. I am very thankful for Xindictive for giving me 2 parts instead of just 1. And another thing is that on the second part I was in, he actually challenged me to go through and find every single transfer, every single gap, and do my own little videos and shit on Rolling. And fucking hell, I'm not having much fun doing that. There is literally no walkthroughs or anything for this game when it comes to that. It's in the same fucking stratosphere as Fuck 1 GBA. I'm hopeful, though, that it's not broken on that part. So far, though, it's been a lot harder to find gaps in this fucking game than it was in Fuck GBA, because I've only gotten so far 1 level done 100% on transfers. When it comes to everything else, fuck if I know. Fuck if I know where they are. I have so many gaps missing, it is honestly not funny. So, for quite some time, if you've been paying attention to my Twitch, I have actually been streaming my findings of the gaps on Rolling. And, yeah, I am still looking for the gaps right now. But the opportunity is open for you to come in to the streams and to help me out on finding any spots that may be a gap when it comes to this fucking game. So, you know, I'll have a link in the description for my Twitch channel. Go check it out. I'll be posting on Twitter and shit when I actually stream for the fucking crap. And, yeah, if you want to help me out finding these fucking gaps in Rolling, by all means do so, because I am in such a blank fucking state with this shit. It is not funny. But I'm trying, and in terms of how far I've gotten, I would say I'm about 80% done with the transfers. So, at the very least, we're getting there. We're getting close. But yeah, this will mean that eventually I will do a Let's Play on rolling, and it will be 100%. It's just, I gotta find these fucking gaps first. So, in the meantime, rolling's just sort of in the back burner until I actually can 100% the fucking game. Okay, so with this next one, I just want to give the moment right now that I am trying really hard to hold my excitement and my boner on this very fucking news, alright? I am trying very, very hard. Now we got our dick jokes out of the way, let's just get straight on to this. There's a new Bubsy game coming out, and you already know me in some ways. Of me being like a speedrunner of Bubsy games. I've done Bubsy Free 100%, I've done Warriors Strike Back 100%, and I've done a little bit of any percent as well, Bubsy 3D. I speedrun Bubsy games, and I still have Bubsy 1, the fucking cartridge. I haven't got the console yet for it, but I'll speedrun that as well soon. I might even speedrun James Terrell Experience. Who knows? But there's a new game coming out called Pause of Fire, and I am just... Here's the thing, Warriors Strike Back pissed me off to no end. It disappointed the shit out of me. It was soulless. There was no fucking care about it. It was nothing but a cheap cash grab, honestly. Half the game was reused assets from Guiana Sisters. Black Forest basically acts like it never actually existed. They never want to like admit that it ever existed, that they ever fucking made the game. It's not listed on the website. They'll never mention it on the streams or anywhere else. They're basically ashamed that they ever made a Bubsy game. And not only that, but the Twitter was basically dead for quite a while, just posting shitty bot-like fucking discounts. And yeah, it was basically fucked. But I see Pause of Fire. I see it's by Choice, Choice Provisions, who have been doing the Bit Trip series, which I've, like, ever since they ever fucking started, I've been supporting them, really, with the Bit Trip series and all. Because I was there when they were doing shit like Bit Trip Beat and such, and Bit Trip Beat is one of my favorite games from them, so, you know, I haven't supported them of recent, but I am still going to support them because they are good devs. And when I saw that they were going to make a runner-type game, a fucking spin-off, with Bubsy in it, I started off a few little bit of iffies, you know, it's a bit, you know, considering Warriors Strike Back and the bullshit that happened in that fucking game. I was not looking forward to it initially. Then I saw the fucking teaser. Then I saw the goddamn trailer. And I saw basically how much they're actually listening. The fact that I didn't even have to really at them, and they would fucking listen. It's like the fact they even respond and shit. It's the very fact that they are actually paying attention to the feedback, which they're doing a lot better than people like Toys for Bob, which we'll get into that shit very soon. But, and they also fucking care greatly about Bubsy, considering the fact that they are going so deep with the fucking lore that they're even using the goddamn pilot. Most, if not all people, would never fucking use the pilot for anything with Bubsy. Then again, they would never make a Bubsy game, but that aside, they wouldn't ever really bring anything from the fucking pilot in, considering it was a failed pilot and never really, you know, went anywhere. But, lo and behold, Choice is doing it. They're fucking using the pilot and it's becoming canon. So, if they're going that fucking far, I mean, I have to admit, that's fucking something. That is some fucking consideration. That is some soul put into this fucking game. And quite frankly, it's gotten me some hype going, to be honest. So, yeah. While Warriors Strike Back pissed me off to no fucking end, And I would rather play any of the other games than play that ever again, really. I am highly looking forward to Pause of Fire. They got a better track record, the developers. The fucking game looks much better than Wood Strike Back did. The modeling is a lot better. There's a lot more fucking consideration into the character and the story and shit than Wood Strike Back ever fucking did. And it's more like a new game, honestly. And I can't really show that that's a ripoff because this time they can play the spin-off card because it's not a fucking platformer. It's not a 2.5D platformer. It's a fucking runner game. And I mean, there's some similarities, but ultimately, it's pretty much a spin-off game. And spin-off games, they don't get that much seriousness as main fucking series games, you know? They don't get that much seriousness because they're spin-offs. They're more supposed to be about the fun than they are about to be like a serious part of the fucking series. And while I will admit the story will probably be like main series, I don't think the game will. I think the game is going to be like every other runner game, Bit Trip Runner 1, 2, and even 3, which was released like a year ago, I believe. Not long ago, honestly. Honestly, I'm looking forward to it. I'm hyped for this fucking Bubsy game. And I'll definitely be buying it day one. And I will be doing something that not a lot of people will do. And that is speedrun it. Because I've checked the speedrun leaderboards for Runner, and let's just say that not a lot of people really want to speedrun an endless Runner. And I don't blame them. The last time I played a Runner game was Runner 2, and to be honest, the game, it's kind of problematic. It's not something that you can just look at and, you know, think to run. It's basically on rails, is what I'm saying. There's not much room for it to be speed runnable. But I'll try. And considering I've been on this little fucking trek of speedrunning 100%, not just any percent, like getting every fucking thing, considering Bubsy 3D and Wood Strike Back.
Okay, mister.
Yeah, I think it might end up being I'm gonna have to 100% this in my speedrun. But we'll have to see, because considering what I remember from Runner 2 and such, there's a lot of collectibles. It's basically going to force me into certain lines. And it's not gonna be the most fun experience. But I'll try. I'll try, and we'll see how it goes. And if Choice of Visions ever, you know, fucking watches it, or anybody else watches it, then, you know, that'll be great. But yeah, that's gonna be a thing. And I'm sure you'll all look forward to it. You might be pleasantly surprised at maybe how long I'll be speedrunning the fucking game. Probably, let me guess, like 24 fucking hours? You might have noticed that now I'm done aggressive inline, I have to do another game. And you might have also noticed that it's a bit of a mess so far, the way my uploading has been going. Because usually I go in like a sort of set, where I have 2 Let's Plays, and demo play, and then a fucking stream highlights. It's not been really the case, though, has it? Like, I haven't had any demo plays for a while, so we're back to the whole free thing. And now, I am done with aggressive inline, and I don't really want to go back to a skating game for a bit. I kind of want a bit of a break from that. Because, you know, that's usually what I do. I don't go all out on the fucking skating shit. I usually do something in between so that, you know, this whole channel isn't completely fucking washed out by goddamn skating games. You know, even though I did the Halloween thing. So, unfortunately, this will mean that against my fucking will, I am going to have to go and Let's Play Spyro Reignited. Yes, I know. The game just came out. People who do that are dickheads, usually. They're not great people. And I'm at 100%er, so that's even worse on me. I'm basically 100% the fucking game. while it's fresh. It's not gonna make people happy, but hear me out. Hear me out. It's Spyro 1, 2, and 3. Do you really think it's gonna be any different? This isn't like Crash, where we had fucking Coco in it, and we had different gameplay essentially in it, and we also, you know, had the DLC thing going on. It's not like that. This is basically going to be the fucking first 3 games. If DLC does come, it's not gonna happen for a while. So, yeah, basically, I'm gonna go through these games, and it's gonna be my way of doing the Spyro games finally, instead of doing the PS1 versions, because I was never going to do the PS1 versions, much like I wasn't ever going to do the PS1 versions of Crash. I was never going to do Crash 1, 2, and 3 on PS1. I ended up doing CTR. Probably should have waited, because I'm pretty sure they're going to do a fucking CTR remake now, but, you know, I'm doing 1, 2, and 3 now, so I'm doing 1, 2, 3 of Spyro in Reignited, and that Let's Play will be coming very soon. So soon, in fact, it's going to be the next video. If you've been paying attention to my channel recently, you might have noticed something very interesting that has happened. A certain fucking video has been climbing up the ranks of my most viewed videos. A certain video that I was very surprised to find out recently that it has overtaken the #1 spot of my most viewed videos. That means that since I'm skateboarding is no longer my most viewed fucking video ever. That Let's Play is no longer my most viewed thing. No, the new most viewed video of my channel now is the long play of Crazy Frog Racer. Now, this only means one thing, unfortunately, for me. And that is that, yes, I'm going to be long playing Crazy Frog Racer 2. That will be coming soon. In fact, it might come before the end of this year. It might even be your Christmas present, maybe. Who knows when I'll fucking upload it. But it's definitely coming. Right, now it's time for one more thing before I reveal this big fucking reveal. That is the main reason why I'm making this video. And that is I got another co-op Let's Play coming up. It's going to be Trine 2. You'll be getting it in the next few weeks. So, it's going to be with Nova. You might remember from a few fucking videos. You know, Crazy Cars 3D. Fucking Final Exam. Sanctum 2. You know, the good shit. I'll be doing Trine 2 with him. And it'll be basically the first part we upload on the 29th. So, stay tuned for that if you want more co-op shit. Because even though I like to do more shit with Spike stuff right now, there's some complications. You're gonna have to wait till next year. Alright, now it's time for the big fucking reason why I'm doing this video. The real reason why this video is existing right now. And that is that I'm giving you a choice. This poll that I have down here in the description, in this very video, and in the comments as well, in case you're not reading the description. This very fucking poll, you get to vote on which game you want me to do next year. Okay, mister. Now, here's the thing. I have chosen 10 games, and I have not bought any of them. Whichever one you choose, whichever one wins, I will buy it, and then I will Let's Play it. Fully. So, it's going to be interesting, and there are some that have unique circumstances to them, essentially. So, you might be quite interested to hear what these games are going to be. But essentially, all you have to do is go down and vote one fucking game. And at the end, if I get enough votes, up to like the top fucking 3 games are going to be games that I will Let's Play on this channel. So, when will it happen? Who knows, but it will definitely be happening all around 2019. So, you will have those free games happening at some point next year. So, let's begin with the first one, which I'm going by alphabetical order, by the way it's listed in the polls. The first game is Castlevania. Now, if you've been watching my streams, which I don't stream much, so you probably should have, at least the VODs at least, you would have figured out that I had done a game called Gift on PS2. And, it was quite a game. And it was published by Wanadu. Wanadu also published this game, Castlevania. And it looks fairly similar to fucking Gift. Not by the same devs, but it's by the same publishers. So it might be the same motherfuckers. But, yeah, Castlevania. It's essentially this, like, platformer game, kind of similar to Lilo and Stitch, Trouble in Paradise. It's very straightforward. It might be fun. It might be good. From a long play I've seen it, it's like 2 hours long, so it's not going to be a very long fucking game, I'm pretty sure. But people seem to like this game, and after playing through Gift, seeing this, I'm like, is it really going to be good? Because Gift was a piece of shit, really. Even though people seem to really like that game in France, and that got a TV show. But that aside, it was not really a good game. Well, you get to decide you want me to play a fucking really bad game, possibly, with Castlevania. Another game that might be potentially really shitty that you can choose is City Crisis. From what I've seen, it's really not going to be a fucking long game at all. It's going to be a short play. It's essentially going to be me going through as this plane, saving people, and taking out fires with my giant hose. Now, while I'm sure all of you would like to see my giant hose right now, unfortunately you're gonna have to vote for this game in order for you to see me spray all of my fucking water all over the place. So, you know, if you want that, you're gonna have to vote for City Crisis, alright? Next up is Disney Dinosaur, which I put in the fucking poll as dinosaurs. I'm sorry, Spike Stuff! I didn't mean to put the S at the end! You don't have to be a bitch about it. And speaking of Spike Stuff, the whole reason I picked this is because of him. Because he actually went into the PS1 version of Disney Dinosaurs, and fuck me, was it bad? He did a whole Let's Play on the game, and he didn't like it much. It was kind of hellish for him. And, I'm opting to do the PS2 version. So, if you want me to Let's Play this, feel free to vote for it. It's a Disney game. And you already know so far how I feel about Disney games. It's not a skating game, but it's a Disney game. Okay, next up is, and you're also gonna love this one, Hot Wheels World Race. You fuckers already know what I'm like with Hot Wheels. You motherfuckers already know how I feel when it comes to Hot Wheels games and how critical I can be of this shit. But I have played some good Hot Wheels games. I have Let's Played them. It's just there are some games that are, honestly, really fucking shit. And from what I remember, World Race is based on a Hot Wheels movie. We are playing a movie-based game of Hot Wheels. I'm 100% positive that you are extremely looking forward to something like that from me. So, if you want me to do a Hot Wheels game next year, by all means, vote. Next up is another fucking game that you might know, not from this channel, but from my alt channel, TSK Dumps. I did a long play of Jimmy Neutron, the fucking movie. That fucking game on PS2. I did a long play of that, and that was my essentially one of my first long plays, which got rejected from longplays.org for a multitude of reasons, which I call bullshit on, but they wouldn't accept my fucking calls, so, you know, can't do much about that, can I? Now I do the long plays here, which has so far been doing a bit better, honestly, for me, than it has been putting them up on fucking longplays.org and having them fucking upload it, and then having lots of problems happen there. Because right now all they've been doing is fucking uploading those Phoenix Games, Dingo Pictures shits, which has been quite the fucking laugh. But, yeah, this one is Jimmy Neutron, Attack of the Twonkies. And,
Hello, Jimmy.
all I know about this game is it's Jimmy Neutron, it's going to be awkward, it's going to actually be a bit more of a game than the fucking movie game was, but from what I've heard from people, it's kind of a meh experience. So, you know, if they think it's meh, then what the fuck am I gonna experience with this pile of shit? So you want me to play this Jimmy Neutron game, by all means vote. This next one is actually going to be a kid-friendly Let's Play. And if you remember from those, I had Scooby-Doo and Ed and Eddie. Those two Let's Plays were kid-friendly Let's Plays. And as a reminder of what those are, it means I'm basically doing a usual Let's Play, but there is no swears. I cannot fucking give you anything on me not making any sort of references that might be a little bit adult. But I can assure you that I will never say fuck, shit, or cunt in those Let's Plays. Well, this one is the same, because considering Scooby-Doo Mystery Mayhem did well, we might as well do another one. Scooby-Doo Unmasked. From what I remember, it's a very big collectathon sort of game. And it seemed to be pretty fun. It seems to be pretty unique. And quite frankly, if you want me to go ahead and do another Scooby-Doo game, by all means, vote for it in the polls. The next one is a really shitty game. Because, fuck, I love playing shitty games, don't I? I just love going through and playing really bad games. And this one is Smarty's Meltdown. When I saw this, you know I had to go for it. You know I had to at some point decide to go for it. So, you know, if you want me to let's play a bad platforming game like Smarty's Meltdown, there it is. You got your choice. The next one is Time Splitters 1, which I thought was a PS1 game. It's a PS2 game, actually. It's just a fucking GoldenEye sort of game. It has the GoldenEye gameplay, but it's a really fucking good game, really good series. It's a lot of fun. It's really fucking challenging, too. Considering I have to 100% the fucking game, it's doing all the challenges, which the challenges, getting a gold in those challenges sucks. It is just painful. But you've so far seen me do Jack 2, right? So, you know, if you want me to fucking let's play that game, it's there. But there is a catch to this one as well, much like there was with Scooby-Doo. And that catch is that this will not be a singular let's play. If you choose Time Splitters 1, if you actually go for Time Splitters, I will do all 3 games. I have 2 and 3 already. I will marathon the entire Time Splitters games from 1 to 3 on this channel 100%. Not only all of story mode, on hard, I will do it on hard difficulty, all 3 of them, but I will also do every single challenge 100%, all golds. I will beat the game 100%, all 3 of them. So, if you want me to go and really hurt myself to go and complete these fucking games, because they will not be easy to pull off. If you want me to do this shit, by all means, vote for Time Splitters 1, and I will buy the first game, have all 3 in my possession, and I will let's play the entire series next year. The last one, considering what I said before, I want to take a break from skating. That does not mean I want to stop skating. You know, it doesn't mean I want to stop the Let's Plays on the skating games. And I did say that voting will happen at some point, but it's on the back burner. This game will not. And rolling is an inline game, much like Aggressive Inline was. But this is also not a skating game. There's no skateboards. But oh boy, does it have a friend of ours that we are very indifferent with. Remember fucking Razor? Remember the Razor games? Remember how fun those games were? The PS1 games and maybe that fucking Game Boy Advance game or the Game Boy Color game? Remember those fucking things? Well, I thought they were done. Because, you know, there was that fucking Crayola game years later for Switch and PC and shit. And, you know, that game's around and that looks alright. But what I didn't know was that in between the time between the Razor games and that fucking game, there was a PS2 game called World Tour. Yes, there is another scooter game. And I have no idea what this game is gonna be like. If you want me next year to do another scooter game, then by all means, vote for World Tour. Isn't it surprising how I leave that one to last? The one game that I'm pretty sure most of you want me to do, I leave till last to make you watch the whole video. Aren't I a fucking dick? Seriously, 30 minutes just to get to that point. But yeah, you have 10 games to choose from, and only 3 maximum can go through. So, which game are you gonna pick? Because only the top 3 will go through. And as a reminder of what games I'll be going through if you vote for them. There's Castle Wayne, the game that's similar to Gift, because same publisher. City Crisis, a shitty playing game that'll be a short play. Disney Dinosaur, a very mean game that wasn't very nice to Spike stuff on the PS1 version. I'll be doing the PS2 version of it. Hot Wheels World Race, because it's another Hot Wheels game, and considering my fucking history of it, with shit like Extreme Racing and Beat That and shit, we're gonna be in for a fun time, probably. Jimmy Neutron Take Out the Twonkies, because of my long play of Jimmy Neutron. Scooby-Doo Unmasked, because we gotta have that kid-friendly Let's Play at some point. And I'm pretty sure you guys enjoyed the Scooby-Doo Let's Play, so might as well have another one. Smarty's Meltdown, because memes.
Okay, mister.
Oh! I actually forgot a game. I actually forgot something. There is a second Disney game on this, wasn't there? Stitch Experiment 626. Why did I choose this one? Because years ago, as the Stick Kid, I did some time trial videos on Lilo and Stitch, Trouble in Paradise. I never Let's Played the game, but I did videos on it. And the thing is, I am opting for either a Let's Play of Stitch or a speedrun of it. If Stitch, Experiment 626, wins any of the 3 spots, I will put in a second poll where you get to vote if I will Let's Play it or speedrun it. So, you know, I already got quite a back burner on speedrun games. I've already got quite a fucking lot of games going on for what games to speedrun. But, if you want me to add one more, you have that option. But it's only if Stitch actually gets the top 3. So there's that as well. Anyway, the last 2 was Time Splitters 1, which means the Let's Play Marathon of Time Splitters will happen, 1, 2, and 3. 100% all 3 of them. And the last one is World Tour. another fucking scooter game. Because we might as well do all of them, right? Now, if a game that you want me to do does not win, it's not the end of the world. Does not mean I will never actually do it. It just means that quite possibly it's gonna be on my own decision if I will actually buy and play the fucking game. And, you know, some of these games, you know, they might end up getting Let's Played at some point. It's quite a big possibility, even if they don't win this poll. But they will be done much fucking sooner if they win the poll. So, that is where we're leaning on. Now, there might be a question you're giving me, and that is, why can't I vote more than one game? Because straw poll isn't good enough to let me basically limit you to only 3 choices. So unfortunately, I can only go with something like this. And yeah, you're basically going to be going through, and you're going to pick one game. One game only. And if that makes it the top 3, it's going through. So this poll is going to be tough, because you might have like a whole bunch of choices here that you want, but you can only choose between one of them. You might want me to do Hot Wheels, but you want me to do a fucking scooter game. Like, you're gonna be in a fucking predicament. But that's the fun of this. That's why I want to fuck you. Because if I'm gonna be playing any of these fucking games, I'm gonna make you struggle on picking. So, that's my way of being a dick here. Outside of making you watch about 40 minutes of this fucking video. But yeah, just go ahead and choose any of these. And whichever 3 wins, they'll be done in 2019. So, yeah. That's it for this update video. These update videos usually go very long, don't they? Because I am a fucking... I drag this shit out so much. Just trying to get it out there and explain stuff. I'm sorry. I can't help it. I get a bit in detail. But, yeah. If you want me to go through and play those games, just vote. Right now, in the description or in the comments, the link is there. If you want to see the insect videos that I'm in, they're in the description as well. If you want to see me stream bowling and shit to help me out on the gaps, or just to see the game before I do a Let's Play on it at some point in the future, again, go check out the Twitch channel. It's in the description. If you want to see me speedrun the new Bubsy game, it will happen soon. If you want to see Spiral Reignited be done by me, it's going to happen tomorrow. In fact, it's going to be a premiere. You can already see it right now, most likely. I did a premiere before with Progressive Inline, but now I'm doing it again with Spiral Reignited, so you're going to be getting some good shit. And, yeah. As for anything else, like the co-op Let's Play and shit, they'll be coming soon as well. And you'll be getting some good stuff all throughout the rest of this year. There might be some other things popping up. I might do like a fucking stream event or something like that, like 5-Day Gamers again or something like that, for like Christmas. Who knows? I guess the last thing I'll let you know is the Halloween shit. I've been going through and, you know, I've been doing 4 Let's Plays so far every time for the past 2 years. First time it failed, second time it succeeded. I'm gonna stop doing that. From now on, when we do, like, October, it's going to be normal videos, but there'll be a lot of streams of horror games coming your way when it comes to next year's October, okay? I'll be streaming horror games by then. So, you know, again, you'll want to keep note of my Twitch. It's gonna get some activity. A lot more than I usually have been doing this year. I wanted to do a bit more activity on Twitch this year. Didn't really happen much. But next year, it will. It will. And, yeah, that's gonna do it for now. Anything else on real life, I mean, You don't really need to know about it, honestly. I mean, I did make that big forced update, but, I'll let you know on Twitter and shit how that's going. Which you should be actually following my Twitter as well, because that's where I'm most active. I guess the last thing is, you know, will I ever do shit like make merch or bring up a Discord server or anything like that? I'm gonna have to consider it at some point, but right now, nah. Again, I have a PayPal, I have a Patreon. If you want to support me that way, go ahead. The Patreon thing has nothing. The fucking PayPal thing has been giving me nothing, really. Honestly, I'm not surprised nobody's even been noticing. But they're in the description right now. If you want to support me right fucking now, they're down there. Go ahead and do so. Because these videos will not stop. Even though I'm doing uni, even though I'm doing this fucking project, even though I'm doing all sorts of shit, these videos will not stop. I will keep this channel going on for a while. Because there are so many games out there that I want to do. There are so many fucking speedruns and long plays and demo plays and let's plays and all sorts of things that I want to do. And it's not going to stop. Because I like making videos. I like editing videos. I like doing this shit. And, I do not have the urge to basically give up on it. I have not tired out on that. I've only tired out on the fucking Resident Evil bullshit. But I have not tired out on making these videos and entertaining you guys. So, this whole poll thing, everything like that, this is for you. This is basically for you to have your own entertainment right now. To basically have a choice. Because you can request me games, but it'll take me forever to get to them usually. In this case though, you can basically have me play a game immediately. Again, I'm giving you 10 games, and it's of my own choice. But it's definitely games that are going to be quite fitting for this channel. And it's definitely going to be games that, like it or not, they're going to be done at some point. And they're going to be quite the fucking videos when I make them. So yeah, that will do it for this video. Thank you for watching almost 44 minutes. And I will see you next time when I will begin Reignited. When I will go through looking back and forth for this poll shit. While I'll be doing more streams for speedruns and shit. I'll be doing more Let's Plays, continuing Jak 2 and going for Jak 3. Doing all sorts of shit. And going for the rest of this year and continuing on 2019. See you then.